I had a parrot named Missy. They used to just spit out stuff. You sit up in the house and say, Pastor! Manasseh! Yeah, who's calling me? And we had to realize it was Missy, the parrot. She had no clue. And some of you are spitting out metaphysical principles clueless because there's no accountability coach. Accountability means having someone else with whom you review what you have done, evaluate the results you have gotten, and commit to the next things you are going to do. And the reward for having a coach, this process must involve another person, a person that can be a mentor, a coach, a consultant, or a peer partner. You have to have self-discipline. It's great, but you cannot hold your accountability over the long haul. There must be another person. I don't care how disciplined you are, you got to have somebody you are accountable to. That's what makes it work, and that's what makes it powerful. And see, when you begin to understand this prophetic coach will bring you to a whole place because, see, it brings about, now here, I want everyone to type in right now, the power of feedback. That's almost another book. Because, see, the coach role is to keep you on track, to make sure that you're doing what you set out to do and are looking at the results you are getting. Some people are failures in business because of one thing. There's no measurement. They're bowling the ball with the curtains over the pins. They don't know what they hit. Every day, I know what comes in the mail. I know how many partners have called in their seat. I keep score throughout the day. If you are in a business and you're not keeping score throughout the day, you should know how much money you are bringing in every hour and how much you're generating every minute. Once you start generating and understanding how much it costs you, what you're bringing in every minute, when you got to yell at an employee, you start calculating how much did that really cost me. When a person asks you for 10 minutes, say, can I speak to you for 10 minutes? I need to talk to you for 20 minutes. You can calculate, and right there you can tell them yes or no. If you make $100 an hour awake and sleep, and a person asks you for 20 minutes, that's $2,000. You got to look at that individual and say, is that $2,000 standing in front of me? Or maybe you need to see somebody that I'm paying $5 an hour for. See her. It's very easy when you start understanding and asking those hot questions, who are you? And so it brings you now into the power of feedback. Accountability is about getting feedback and using it to inform and motivate your future actions. Now, the mentor, the prophetic business coach, is invaluable. Now, I don't know you, and I don't know whether you're a beginner or an experienced individual, but a mentor and a personal coach can be invaluable. If your goal is to move your business to the next level, you need to get yourself a mentor. You can't move there by yourself. Have you ever tried moving your house by yourself? Have you tried moving your bed by yourself?
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's hard.
You can move it, but you're not moving it very far. Some of you trying to become millionaires, you're not going to get there by yourself. You need somebody else that already knows how to make that move. If you're stuck at a plateau or you have hit a wall, can't get beyond a certain point, you need to consider getting yourself a coach. The accountability management. If you're stuck in a dead-end job or a career and want to get into something that you love, a personal coach is a must. Annette Sam is saying, break it down a little, Bishop. I'm breaking it down. Stay right here. What's a mentor? A mentor is like a super trainer, a wise counsel, and an accountability manager. It's someone who has been there where you're hoping to be. He or she is knowledgeable and experienced in the field. A mentor will be holding your hand through your first few deals when you need someone the most. It will help you to unlock your divinity. And if you don't know what to do, they're going to require that you put together a success plan with their help that maps out exactly how to reach success within a realistic timeline. And once you've got a plan, they're going to make sure you stick to it and follow your plan and get the results you intended. They all had something in common. These people, Michael Jordan in basketball, Tiger Woods in golf, Luciano Pavarotti in opera, they all had something in common. And that is that they all used a coach to help them to get better and be better at their craft. Where's your coach? You got to beat out your competitors in whatever industry you're in. And it was the coach and mentor that helped them eventually get to the very top and beat out their competitors. I'm telling you right now, success is a system. I don't care how much you read. You might have got 100 on the driver's test. How many you took that test for your permit? How many you took a test to get your permit to drive? Did you know how to drive after you passed the test?
Oh, no.
Huh?
Oh, no.
No. How come you can't drive? You read the whole book.
Because that was just book knowledge. It wasn't the practical application of going out and doing it.
So you mean tell me just reading the book don't help you to, I mean, you got the permit to drive.
No, it gave you the principles, but it didn't give you the application of how to actually move and what to do at a moment's notice.
You want to say something, Prophet Thompson?
Yes, Master Prophet. You know something about that example of a driving instructor? You might have been sitting in the passenger seat all along, seeing the act of driving, but until you had a driving instructor, driving correctly was foreign.
Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to tell everybody here. Getting all this material, still foreign.
Mm-hmm.
See, you just got the permit to learn.
Oh, Jesus.
But you need a prophetic business coach.
We do, Master Prophet. Because you know something, another point that came to mind?
Yes, what is that?
Until the coach you up, the fundamentals is missing.
Oh, yes. And that's what I told you. You get 10% of goals, other 10% is strategic, the other 80% is accountability. It's being connected with a coach. Now, so as an entrepreneur, what is the fastest way for you to reach the top? How can you get from where you are today to your being the next big success? A mentor, a coach. With the help of your mentor, you can get to where you're going at rocket speed because they shorten the distance. Coaching is more art than science. Effective coaching, and let me just say this here. Effective coaching requires more than talent. Let me tell you, there's a lot of people out here that are talented. There's some of you here that are gifted prophets. You were seeing since you were 6. You were telling your mother stuff you were dreaming when you were 12. That means nothing without a coach. It just shows you talent that's about to go reckless because it has no science or system in place in order to maintain it. No, I'm not going to say you can't get wealth with your talent. You can get wealthy with your talent, but you can't keep your wealth. and someone will end up